Last year's alternate at the Next Gen ATP Finals is centre stage. Stefanos Tsitsipas is number 2 in the race to Milan, and Justin Gimelstob caught up with the Greek star, famed for one shot in particular.
Well, we're very fortunate today to have one of the fastest rising stars in men's tennis, Stefanos Tsitsipas. And Stefano is unique in the fact that he has a beautiful one-handed backhand at a time when there's so many incredible two-handers. Why did you choose to use a one-handed backhand?
I chose it from a very young age. I was in between, I didn't know what to choose exactly. I was playing both two-handed backhand and one-handed backhand. And I came to a final decision with my coach that one-handed backhand fits me most. That's how it started.
You mentioned your coach, so I know that your dad has been a huge influence and a coach of yours, and both your dad and mother have a one-handed backhand. How big of a part of the decision was it, knowing they had one-handed backhands, that you wanted one as well?
I remember I was very young and I was hanging around the court. I remember a couple of times playing with them, with both of my parents, and I saw that they played with one-handed backhand. At that time also I was watching Roger Federer on TV. He was my idol since then, and I wanted to copy him, and I decided after practicing I came to the conclusion that one-handed backhand fits me more.
Stefano, we see so many two-handed backhands, but what are some of the advantages of having a one-handed backhand?
One of them is switching from slice to one-handed backhand, and it helps me a lot with my angles on the court. It's something unusual, not many players play that shot, and I'm lucky to be one of them.
What is your one-handed backhand grip, and why does it help you execute the power backhand so effectively?
I have a certain backhand grip which helps me, be aggressive, helps me open the court, play down the line, which is my favorite shot. Helps me a lot also on the slice, from switching slice to one-handed backhand. And also, I don't have extreme grips. It's easy from switching to the forehand side, from the backhand side fast, and I can save time like that.
Can I see the grip?
So here it is. That's my.
So that'd be more like a semi-Western, so that gives you a nice strong leverage on the backhand?
That's right.
I've also noticed watching you play that for a one-handed backhand, you have the ability to take it a lot earlier than even some of your peers, even some of the great one-handers in the game, especially off the return. Do you attribute that to your grip, your timing, your technique, or just your overall one-handed backhand skill?
I think it has to do with everything. I think it's also confidence when you feel that your one-hand backhand you feel well with it and you feel that you can go for it. Unlimited, ways to play it. One of them is to take it early. One of them is, to stay back and have more time, think about your shot.
What about the backhand down the line? I've noticed your desire and ability to really go for the backhand down the line to finish points. How important of a shot is that in current men's tennis?
It's actually, I believe, very important because most of the players tend to stay and take inside-out forehands, and they leave it down the line open very often. So this shot helps a lot, to be able to open the court to their backhand side, or if he's a lefty, to their forehand side. And then on the next cross, confuse your opponent by playing a down the line shot, get him out of his position,
Thank you for spending some time with us today on ATP World Tour Uncovered, and it's great to know that the one-handed backhand is in good shape with the next generation.
On ATP World Tour Uncovered next week, we're in Rome for the 5th Masters 1000 of the year. And we join one of the Next Gen stars on a special trip to the Italian capital. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com and chat with us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next week.